Programming languages quiz. This is the most widely used language on web to develop web pages, and it was developed by Tim Berners-Lee in 1990. Name the language which is commonly known by its four-letter abbreviation. Hypertext Markup Language (HTML). In the early 1980s, Brian Cox and Tom Love developed a programming language which was used by Apple for OS X and iOS operating systems. Name the language. Objective C. Oak is a programming language created by James Gosling in 1991. Later, it was renamed as Java and became one of the most popular programming languages. We are talking about which programming language? Java. C is a general purpose high-level language that was developed in the early 1970s at the Bell Labs as part of the development of Unix operating system. The Unix OS was totally written in C. Who was the developer of C language? Dennis M. Ritchie. A declarative and logical programming language that is most commonly used in artificial intelligence programs today is Prolog. A free software package was created in 1985 by the American computer scientist Leslie Lamport with the aim of typesetting technical documents. Which software package are we talking about? LaTeX. Given below is a logo of a language that was developed by a programmer named Guido van Rossum in 1991. Today it is the most widely used language for natural language processing. Which language are we talking about? Python. A standardized programming language was created in the 1970s for managing relational databases and performing various operations on the data in them. It was initially developed at IBM. Which language? SQL, Structured Query Language. Number 9. In 1959, Grace Hopper developed a language which was to be primarily used in business, finance, administrative systems for companies and governments. It is still widely used in legacy applications deployed on mainframe computers such as large-scale batch and transaction processing jobs. Which language? COBOL, Common Business Oriented Language. The first commercially available high-level programming language was developed in 1956 by John Backus, a worker at IBM. Which was that language? Fortran, Formula Translation. Indian Science Technology. The Satellite Launch Center at Sriharikota is known as the Spaceport of India. This center is responsible for providing launch-based infrastructure for the Indian space program. It was renamed in 2002 after a former chairman of ISRO. The launch center was renamed after whom? Sir Satish Dhawan. He is remembered as the father of the Indian space program for his contribution to the field of space science. He founded the Indian Space Research Organization (ISRO), which eventually became the largest government space agency in the world. Who are we talking about? Vikram Sarabhai. India's first mission to the moon, Chandrayaan-1, was launched on October 22, 2008 with the help of data from Chandrayaan-1. NASA was able to confirm that moon has huge water resources trapped under its surface. Which launch vehicle was used for this mission? PSLV C-11 rocket. The world's smallest spacecraft ever launched was successfully placed in our low Earth orbit. by ISRO on June 23, 2017. They are just 0.5 square inches in size and weighs just 4 grams. What is the name of this spacecraft? Sprites. India's first rocket launching site was chosen to be at this place. The Equatorial Rocket Launching Station was established here in 1962, which was the first of its kind in India. The first sounding rocket, Nike Apache, was launched on November 21, 1963 from this place. Which place? Thumba. The first satellite dedicated exclusively for educational services was launched by ISRO on September 20, 2004. It was aimed at connecting classrooms in remote parts of the country. Which satellite? EduSat. He was the fourth chairman of ISRO. He initiated the development of the Geostationary Launch Vehicle (GSLV) and the development of the cryogenic technology in 1991. He was also the first Indian to be inducted into the Hall of Fame of International Astronautical Federation (IAF). Who are we talking about? U.R. Rao. MENCA, a Mars exospheric neutral composition analyzer, is a device that was used in India's first Mars orbiter mission. It is capable of measuring the neutral composition of exosphere of the Mars. What kind of a device is MENCA? Mass spectrometer. This organization has established in 1969. The motto of the organization is Space Technology in the Service of Humankind. Which organization? ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization. The Indian Regional Navigation Satellite System (IRNSS) is an independent Indian satellite-based positioning system for critical national applications. It is aimed to compete with other navigation systems in the world like GPS, which is from the US government. What is the operational name of IRNSS? Navigation with Indian constellation.